y'all. It's Bonnie Rigsby. I held that up at first because I wanted to bring this to your attention. Typically, when most folks think of meditation, something like this comes to mind. Now, this is a beautiful rendition. I apologize for the glare. I've got it laminated there. But I wanted to kind of show you that because it is something that is a little more typical. We see this, and a lot of our thoughts go, I can't do that. That's not realistic. Who has a beach in their backyard and a sunset to just sit there and chill? Who has the time? Who can bend their body and contort in these ways? I get it. This is a masterful person who has mastered mindfulness meditation in a wonderful place and is able to do it. Good for them. Rock on, right? But this is not realistic for the everyday person. So that's why we're going to talk a little bit today about what you can do and the power of meditation. So what is meditation? Meditation is being mindful of your thoughts, being at peace with yourself and present in that moment. It's about connecting with that deep belly breath that we talked about last week, your diaphragmatic breathing. Using all of those tools to take 5 minutes to start and shut off this background noise. Treat any thoughts that come in as clouds, little puffy clouds just floating by. Notice them, observe, but don't attach to them. Don't allow that to disturb your flow in the moment. You set the intention to remind yourself, hey, I'm shutting this off for a little bit because it's time for me to chill out. I got too much pent-up crap in here. I need to let it go. This is your time to chill. Let nothing get in the way of that. 5 minutes per day, that's all you have to do. Comfortable position, something that's not going to constrict your lungs. You don't have to be in this perfect little lotus position. It's wonderful, but it's not realistic, again, for most folks. So look, it's about breathing, being there, kind of shutting off your mind and reminding yourself everything's not as bad as we're making it out to be. This ego mind that we have makes things a more dramatic story. Something can happen to us and it's just a small thing. And what do? We blow it up in our mind. Oh my God, that person did such and such. That's that drama. We need to shut it off. It's not real. It's a fictitious thing that we come up with in our mind. Meditation is a way to flush that away. So let's focus on getting 5 minutes a day in a quiet enough space for you to not be distracted by a bunch of noise. Focus more on getting rid of that background noise, shutting this off, breathing with that beautiful belly breath in a comfortable position, eyes closed, and simply setting the intention to relax for 5 minutes. Build yourself up to 20 minutes a day, ideal number, and you're going to see a reduction in your stress. There is no doubt about it. Let me tell you a story. There, in the mainstream news recently, there were 12 boys trapped with their soccer coach, and they were in Thailand in a flooded cave. You can imagine the thoughts of fear that brought to the surface for these kids. Oh my gosh. Thank God. They had a 25-year-old coach who had studied as a Buddhist monk. He had learned the power of mindfulness meditation, and he taught the boys how to do it. And when he did, he practiced with them multiple times a day. And the boys to this day swear that miraculous escape recovery effort that got those boys free and they're alive and well and thriving, a lot of that was because that coach took the time to do that. He knew what he was doing. He was able to teach them to shut off that background noise, take away those obsessive fears that you would have too if you were in a cave, flooded, like trapped, not knowing how to get out. If you can do it in that circumstance, think about what you can do with the everyday stuff that's piled up. It's about setting that intention. The intention comes from the heart. And it's to shut off the noise and junk in the mind, the fear that would have been running through those boys' minds. He was able to help them shut it off for themselves so that they could thrive, they could live and be rescued. So what better story is that? And let me get his name because I don't want to get that wrong. This beautiful boy's coach, 25 years old in Thailand, his name was Ekapol Chanthawong. He saved those boys, of course, with the help of the man upstairs. But you know what? What a beautiful thing. I wanted to remind you of that power of meditation. Next week, we are going to have a blog, and it's going to be about unconditional love, one of the most beautiful gifts ever given to this world. And I thank you so much for being here today. My blog on the website is going to be a lot more in-depth. I wanted to make a little bit shorter video today to not hog so much time. So I'm not going to hold you on that note, but I do want to encourage you to take time for yourself every day. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's going to be some exciting things coming, and we want you to be involved. So peace. I love y'all. Meditate today. Get it off your mind. Let your heart soar. Your life will be less stressful. Promise you that. And let's get these programs in our elementary schools, okay? Kids need them. It helped these 12 boys. Think of what it can do for our kids if we teach them how to manage their emotions at a young age. Yes. Peace, love, and light, y'all. See you soon.